supporting Savannah Arts Academy. I'm Maddie Kahn.
And I'm Carl Miranda. Welcome to this week's edition of The Spotlight. There is a swim interest meeting coming up next week. Please make sure to attend if you are planning on swimming this season. Christian Fellowship Club meets at the park across the street at 3 p.m. every other Friday. Bring your friends for games, music, and a special guest speaker.
There's a new club at SAA called Spear Club. If you're interested in joining and saving the endangered animals, please contact the president, Ella House, for information. The school is offering the SAT on October 13th. Please make sure to register by September 14th and let your counselor know.
The JEA at Abercorn and Durin are in need of volunteers to help with the youth soccer programs. If you are interested, see your counselor for more information.
Quiz Bowl has begun. Meetings are held every Thursday after school. If you're interested in joining, please get in touch with Mr. Wallace. Be there or be square.
Now with a closer look at what's happening in SAA sports. Here's Jessica Flores and Anthony Chong with a look at the new girls flag football team. Jessica?
Thank you, Carl. Today we looked at something that has never happened before here at Savannah Arts Academy. That is the first all-girls flag football team. Today we went down to Daffin to talk to some players who are voluntarily conditioning before the upcoming season.
I've played all different sports my whole life, and I've never really stuck with one. I saw that girls flag football has been gaining popularity with schools in Savannah and around the country, and I thought, this would be a great sport to bring to my school. Girls who haven't ever played sports or been a part of a team have been joining, and it's really been a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Joining flag football, it gave me the idea. Everyone was just coming up to me and saying oh, we're starting a flag football team, and it kind of surprised me. Because Savannah Arts didn't really ever have a football team in general. So I was like, oh, that'd be a fun and cool thing to do. And the motivation for it was kind of just all my friends, and they were like, we're all gonna do it, it'd be a fun thing to do together.
What motivated me to join flag football was when I was younger, I would always go to my brother's football practices and football games, and I wanted to do it too, but my dad told me that I couldn't because I was a girl. So here we are. It's flag football, it's safer, and I'm a girl playing football, so period.
I wanted to join flag football because I needed to do a sport, and it's my last year. I just wanted to do something extra, and this is the perfect sport to do it.
I wanted to join flag football because I wanted to meet new people and have a sport to do.
I really focus on team culture. I really want everyone to be supportive and bring energy and a positive attitude to every practice. And I want us to really excel, win our games. One of my major goals is for us to go to state and win.
Savannah Arts can expect us to be everybody, play hard, work hard, win.
Savannah Arts can really expect from this team some winning, hard work, dedication, and just a good time. The goals I have for this upcoming season is to win, obviously, and to represent Savannah Arts kind of as an all-girls flag football team.
I've really been encouraging people to join, even if they don't really have experience running or playing flag football. No one has really played football before. I've never been on a flag football team. This is something I just sort of came up with. So it's really an open opportunity for anyone. No one's judgmental here. No one, is going to make you feel bad. So
You should join because not only is it a good experience, you get to meet new people, new friends, and it's like a group, a team. So yeah.
If you're thinking about joining flag football, just do it. It's honestly just a lot of fun. It's a bunch of girls just hanging out, blasting music, just playing some football.
The season starts in mid-October, and tryouts for the team are in September. If you are interested in going to voluntary conditioning, talk to Ava Dormany. This is Jessica Flores with Sports. Back to you, Carl.
Thank you, Jessica and Anthony. We're looking forward to see how the girls compete this season. Now with a look at the theater department and how they are preparing for the upcoming musical.
The theater department is getting ready to produce their first production for the 21 and 22 school year and their first major production since the pandemic. I interviewed Reese Cohen about their plans for the Little Shop of Horrors set design.
I enjoy set design because I really love building something tangible and seeing what we've achieved as a group. Pretty much 60s counterculture inspired this design. We were going for a really kind of like hippie look with really bright colors like red and green. The best way to describe 60s counterculture is pretty much just hippie, like really focusing on mind and kind of rejecting the American dream. So the creative aspect that we're achieving, a really big part, is we're doing a contemporary spin on a classic play, and we're kind of going out of a box, like turning the play into a person, if that makes sense, really focusing on the mind and spirit of the play. So this set is going to differ because we're going to be multi-purposing a lot of the set designs. Like we're going to be turning the walls and changing like the scenery, and the ramp is actually going to open up with a real plant inside.
The production of the set for Little Shop of Horrors will begin in early October and it will be performed in late October. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Jade, for the insight behind the upcoming school musical. We are all looking forward to seeing the Little Shop of Horrors.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. For a closer look at what our seniors do for work outside of school, our student feature reporters, Lily, Rain, and Caleb, went out to interview a fellow senior.
For this month's student feature, we interviewed a senior student about her job as a tour guide at the Davenport House, a historic downtown museum.
So my name's Fallon Swan. I've been working here at the Davenport House since the summer of 2020, so a little bit over a year. And I'm a senior at Savannah Arts Academy, and I'm a film major. So what is the Davenport House? Really, the Davenport House is a historic house museum. We do tours every day from about 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and we just sort of show people what life was like in the 1820s, and we have all of our furniture from the 1820s as well as some original pieces in our collection. So it's sort of a teaching tool as well as a museum. So the Davenport House has been recruiting people through the AP United States History class at Savannah Arts Academy for a while. So I did get the opportunity to do the summer program the summer after my sophomore year, so that's how I heard about it. Historical background of the house. Where do we start? So this house was finished in 1820 by Isaiah Davenport and his construction crew. So Isaiah moved down here from Rhode Island with his brother Samuel in search of work, and he found that in the construction business he was what we would have called a contractor or master builder today. But he called himself either carpenter or mechanic, so that's just how that terminology kind of evolved. So he lived here with his wife Sarah Davenport and their 7 children, and Mr. Davenport also owned 9 enslaved workers at the time of his death, so I think that's like sort of the basic rundown of the house. So the biggest attraction in the Davenport House really sort of depends on the person. Some people really like to see old architecture, but really what's at the heart of the museum is just sort of a display of what life for the average person might have been like in the 1820s. It sounds kind of cheesy, but I really do like the people I work with. I kind of get to work with my friends every day, and I like that I get to talk about history all day, because that is what I like to do. So stop by. We're open from 10 to 4 on Monday through Saturday and 1 to 4 on Sundays. So stop by, have some fun, learn something new.
Thank you, Lily, Rain, and Caleb, for filling us in on student life outside of school.
Awesome work, Fallon.
We're going to take a quick break and be right back after these messages.
I always dance in my vans.
Siempre enseño en mis vans.
I always skate my vans.
Now with a look at this month's local flavor report, Here's Tanner Waddell and Josh Diaz with a look at the local hotspot right down the street from SAA.
Located at 48th and Habersham, Yaya's is a popular spot for SAA students. We spoke to the owner to learn more.
My name is Stathis Stathopoulos, first generation Greek here in Savannah, Georgia. We started 7 years ago. Pretty much it started more as like a little Greek grocery store, pastry shop. We use authentic products with our gyros, so yeah, gyros, and we do well known for our pastries too. Being in an exclusive neighborhood such as Ardsley, where we're kind of like the only business in this vicinity, with time we've evolved. Yeah, pretty much that's how we've grown over the past 7 years, is listening to our customers. And as you well know, we talked earlier, you know, Savannah Arts has become part of our establishment. We welcomed all the kids along with Charles Ellis, so we love having y'all here. It's become kind of a tradition between 2:45 and 5 o'clock, having all our local kids, as we call them, our kids. But we're glad that, you know, they're here.
Come on down to Yaya's, open 10 to 7:30 on weekdays.
Thanks, Josh and Tanner. Personally, I love their baklava. What about you, Maddie?
Well, I really love their fries. Thanks for tuning in to The Spotlight, and we'll see you next time with more Panther news and information about Savannah Arts Academy. For The Spotlight, I'm Maddie Kahn.
And I'm Carl Miranda.